Welcome to the City Council meeting for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Your presence here in the chambers, you are participating in the process. Later on, we will have a time for public comment where you will be able to speak on anything that is not on tonight's agenda. The time limit is 3 minutes to speak. Would you join me with the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Council President Sparks,
Here.
Councilmember Banks, Council Vice President Wilkie,
Yes, sir.
Councilmember McKay,
Here.
Councilmember Closey,
Here.
Councilmember Wheeler, Councilmember Mize,
Here.
Councilmember Canopy.
Here.
Thank you. The approval of the minutes of April 22nd, 2025.
Your Honor, I would move to approve the minutes of April 22nd, 2025.
Second.
Motion made by Vice President Wilkie, seconded by President Sparks. Public comment on it? Council discussion? There's no, if there's, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, passes 8-0. I don't know how you say that, Richard. You do it so well. There you go. I keep forgetting that. Correspondence, you have the police monthly report of April. You have a thank you card from Linda Burwell. Fire report for April, floodplain permit correspondence, Beartooth RC&D correspondence, May of 25. Have any council disclosure of ex parte? Okay. Are there any council requests to remove anything from the consent agenda?
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the consent agenda for May 13, 2025.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Closey, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Any public comment? Any council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. On the ceremonial calendar, we have the Poppy Day proclamation, which I'm going to have CEO Mark Egard read, please.
Whereas America is the land of the freedom, preserved and protected willingly and freely by the citizen soldiers, whereas millions who have answered the call to arms have died on the field of battle, whereas a nation at peace must be reminded of the price of war and the debt owed to those who have died in war. Whereas the red poppy has been designated as a symbol of sacrifice of the lives in all wars, and whereas the American Legion Auxiliary has pledged to remind America annually of this debt through the distribution of the memorial flower. Therefore, Dave Wagner, Dave Wagner, the City of Laurel, County of Yellowstone, Montana, do by here proclaim the 23rd day of May, 2025 as Poppy Day, and ask that all citizens pay tribute to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of freedom by wearing the memorial poppy on this day as. In witness of their, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the official seal of the City of Laurel, Montana on this 13th day of May, 2025.
Thank you. You have the reports of the boards and commissions. Next, we move to audience participation. Do we have anybody who would like to speak? Come on up, introduce yourselves, and tell us what you have going.
It's red.
So what's being handed out to you right now is the Prime Connections, which is the newsletter for the Adult Resource Alliance. And we're here to just give you a little bit of information about some upcoming events that we think that we should share with you. My name is Beanne Melikar. I'm a volunteer, used to be the director of the Adult Resource Alliance, but I've been happily retired for almost 6 years now. And Lori, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello. Good evening. My name is Lori Poole. I am the Facility and Nutrition Program Director at the Adult Resource Alliance, and I've been with them for 12 years.
Okay, so we just have some things that are in this newsletter that I would really want you to be aware of. The first one is on page 9, if you want to turn to that page. We are going to be celebrating next Wednesday afternoon, the 21st, from 1 until 3 o'clock at the Senior Center. We're going to be celebrating Mary Sickles' anniversary. She's worked for the Adult Resource Alliance for 40 years. And we would love to have any of you join us for that day, for that celebration. It's been absolutely amazing. She's a phenomenal cook. She's training her daughter to be a phenomenal cook. So I hope that you can join us for that event. And since you have the program, you can also let other people know in the community that that's going to be happening. Another thing that's happening with the Adult Resource Alliance this year is the 50th anniversary of the organization. They were formed back in 1975 by a resolution of the county commissioners, and they've been going strong ever since then. So we're incredibly proud of the 50 years that that organization has been going on. And on page 23 of your book, just a little bit of information about how many times we moved before we found our final home, how our logo evolved over the years, and who the executive directors have been during these 50 years, and then a whole list of all of the board members, the people that have served on that board. And Richard was one of those people who served on the board. Sue Carter was on the founding board, and her husband has also served on the board at other times. And before I turn this over to Lori, I just wanted to mention one other thing, that the Adult Resource Alliance is very grateful for the cooperation and the partnership that they have with the City of Laurel for the Laurel transportation here. So it's all yours.
So another thing happening this year is the Adult Resource Alliance and Big Sky Senior Services are merging into one organization. You can read about it on page 7. It will come into effect July 1st of this year. Both organizations dedicated to serving seniors in the community. Big Sky Senior Services has been around for 48 years, and we've been around for 50. So we've been doing a lot of services for seniors, but we actually do different services. So it's going to be a really nice meld, a one-stop shop for seniors. And our mission is to help seniors live well, independently, and with dignity. So we're super excited about this. It's been a lot of work, but it's all coming together really nicely. So.
Any questions, council, or comments, or Councilmember Closey?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to thank the Adult Resource Alliance and the City of Laurel for working together to provide transportation for the seniors in Laurel. And that once, I think it's every Tuesday now, we provide transportation into Billings so that people can do their shopping or have dental or dentist appointments. And so that's great that we can work together for that. Thank you.
Anybody else? I just looked over that menu.
Yeah, you should go.
I'm 66 in June, so
You're eligible.
Come on.
my word, that's a good menu.
Okay, if there's no questions for us, thank you so very much for letting us speak to you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, moving on, we'll go to scheduled matters. Resolution R 25-29 is a resolution of the city council to accept studies of the city's existing water and wastewater rate structures and recommendations for any necessary modifications to the existing rate structures prepared by Raftellus Financial Consultants, Inc., and amending previous resolution R 25-25.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve resolution number R 25-29.
Second.
A motion made by President Sparks. Seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Do we have any public comment? Council discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. Then we go to resolution R 25-30, a resolution of intent to increase the city of Laurel's water and wastewater rates and charges to become effective on July 10th, 2025, and setting a date and time for a public rate hearing.
Mr. Mayor, I would move to approve resolution number R 25-30.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Canopy, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Public comment? Council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. There were no items removed from the consent agenda. Community announcements, we have 1 minute limit. Council discussion. President Sparks?
Just a reminder that we'll have both Public Works and Emergency Services on Monday. Public Works will be at 6. Emergency Services is following at about 6:30, 6:45-ish, because our normal scheduled meeting falls on Memorial Day. So, that's it.
Thank you. Councilmember Closey?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A reminder that we had postponed our cemetery meeting. So we're gonna hold that next Tuesday at 5 o'clock in the old court room.
You got that, Councilmember Canopy? And when it changes, I will personally call you this time. Councilmember McKay?
Thank you. We had a community cleanup this last Saturday, and I just wanted to express thanks to everyone that showed up. Sean brought the big guns out with his street sweeper and a blower, and there were representatives from Northwestern Energy and Walmart. Several of our local businesses and community members showed up, and we picked up a whole lot of trash, and it was just cool to see everybody out. It only took us about an hour, and we knocked some stuff out. Our next one will probably be right before 4th of July. So we have a Facebook page. It's just called Build a Better Laurel. You can follow that, and that's where we put the announcements of those kinds of things out. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that came out and helped out with that. It was the biggest one we've had yet, so it was really cool.
I seen a guy that couldn't make it. So Friday he was out on his personal lawnmower mowing railroad property to make it look nice. He needs a wife. Any other council discussion? I'm good with mayor updates right now. Unscheduled matters, we have none. Adjournment.
Mr. Mayor, I would move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Mize, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. All in favor, or public comment? Council discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are dismissed.